Hey, it's been a hot minute. I haven't given like an update video in what 3, 4 years, something like that. I uh, I actually looked back on a couple of those videos this past week, and I thought to myself, the last thing that anyone's heard of me outside of a video is me being in probably the lowest point in my life. Uh, Things have gotten a lot better. Uh, oh god, that update video, I was going through it, but now things have gotten a lot better. Uh, I own a house. I have a different job and I enjoy the people that I work with. I'm being more honest about myself, and I'll get into a lot of that. We've got 9 minutes on the video. Okay, it's fine. Uh, Couple of things to get over. I want to go over a couple of things that I had mentioned in the videos that I like, whether or not I was like it's things that maybe I was working on, or maybe things that I planned on doing or I wanted to do. There were a couple of things, some things that I've posted on the channel. The Gondwa trailer, that was before a ton of the animals got TLC and Path of Titans. That was before Path of Titans had the update that changed what Grand Plains looked like. And in Gondwa? Yeah, Gondwa. In Gondwa, yeah. And so, like, all the footage that I had for that was all, like, torn up and everything like that. So that probably won't happen. If it happens, it'll be in smaller pieces, bite-sized chunks, I think. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, so that's, like, a big thing I've been really loving. And we've also been doing D&D. Though I don't know how long that'll be going, considering some personal things going on there. But I can't stop what happens, you know. What happens, and I just gotta roll with the punches, you know what I mean? Uh, but there was a couple of things I wanted to go over in those videos, and I like the older updates. One of the like very few things that I actually kept up with is I made a mention of if I met a famous person, I would ask them what their favorite dinosaur is. And originally it was just gonna be like a throwaway video where I just like compiled a bunch of answers and stuff and talked about it. I would like to give a mention to that now. I have actually been doing that. I've gone to cons, talked to like different like content creators and different all kinds of like I ask all kinds of people what their favorite dinosaur is. That's not the only question I ask them anymore. I also ask them if they had a piece of life advice, what would it be? I've gotten all kinds of different answers, and I've decided probably not to make a video about it. I think that's a really personal thing, and trying to sensationalize it is kind of just disrespectful. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Uh, but that was like one of the very few things. I watched the video uh, back with an update again. Right, it was the one with the Halo Infinite gameplay. I mentioned I was gonna live stream every now and then, and I have every now and then. I've like recorded some of them and like put them on YouTube now, especially the most recent video, the Fortnite one. I have so much stuff I want to talk about with Fortnite. I've actually super fallen in love with this game in the past like couple of years. There's like, a lot of my interests have changed, but a lot about me has changed too. And I'll get to that in a little bit. But like I was in a really bad place in my life. I was in a relationship that probably went on too long. It overstayed its welcome for both of us. Neither of us were happy. I hope they're doing well, you know. But I'm doing fine, you know, but I can only wish the best for them. That's about as far as I want that to be explained, you know. That's all that has to be said about it. Mentioned I have a new job. I work at Toyota now. I'm currently working line side. It's not anything super huge, But I do want to eventually get off the line somehow, maybe like quality or something like that. Just something that like would keep me physically like healthy in like not getting hurt. I recently had a hernia repair. This is my second one, and it's because of work. And so I've seriously been considering, hey, I can't keep doing that forever. I don't want to be hurt. I want to be able to do things with my life. You know, I've got the money, I've got the time, I've got the lack of pressure to do things that I want to do. And won't have that time forever. And that's a big thing for me. You know, is doing what's best for me, and that comes to the biggest part of this update. I'm trans. I'm planning on transitioning. 3 years ago, I don't think I would have even said anything like that. I don't know if that was the case. It took a lot of introspection. It took a lot of me looking at myself and saying, hey, I am happy with who I am, and it is okay for me to be who I am, regardless of what other people think of me. I could not be happier with my, like, mental state at the moment. I could be happier, but that's not okay. I could just be a little bit happier. There's some things that, like, again, like the D&D thing, I would like that to get resolved, but like if that's my biggest issue right now, then fuck it, that's huge. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a big thing. I want to transition. I am pretty proud of it now. There's a lot of people at work that know. A lot of my good friends know. But I could not be happier about the position I am in that sense. Obviously, it's going to be a work in progress, and I'm not to the point where I would like to be. But again, if it's a start. I think that's a big thing. Things are looking a little bit more optimistically. I don't know if I have very many videos planned at the moment. Like, I think if something funny happens, or I might make like a couple of extra videos. Maybe some about Fortnite. I might go through and talk about some like D&D stuff, and like just some like I've been writing stuff about Fortnite on the side, like a big storyline. Like a giant fucking like fan fiction sort of deal. Like we're talking Subspace Emissary stupid, but it's like maybe I'll talk about stuff like that, but I just don't make promises about videos because this isn't my priority. It's not a thing that I'm like, oh, I need to do this anymore, but I still want to because I think it's fun. I think it's fun to make videos. I think it's fun to chum up online and talk with people that are different than me and learn new things. There is nothing like it. I am super happy with how things have turned out. I think that's about all I had to give an update on. I think the end of the video is pretty soon. I'm going to cut off the tail of this Anjanath, and that's about it. Thank you all for listening to this update. I imagine I'll be recording some more for you guys later. But I don't know off the top of my head, and there's no pressure to. If you would like to stick around and see what happens, sure, I won't stop you. But if you choose not to, that's okay too. I'm gonna have my journey regardless, and that's just how it is. Oh my god, I keep hitting wounds on this fucking T-Rex. Oh my goodness. And the paralysis? Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, see you guys.